Hey guys, welcome to New York City. Next stop, Republic Studios, New York. Hey Vibe Check, you're right on time. Come, let's check out the space. Come on in. So this is our main studio lobby. There's a lot of photography and artwork on the wall. What we like to do here with all this big open space is do collaborations with different galleries and different artists. That way we could switch up the vibe and theme, still blending music and art together. And that's thanks to our collaboration with Morrison Hotel Gallery. Let me take you into Studio 1. So this is our traditional entrance to Studio 1. This is Studio 1 Lounge. We built this space that way the artists that are in Studio 1 have a room that they could come out in, have for their entourage, their guests, be able to entertain. The artwork on the wall is same with the Morrison Hotel Gallery. And the design aspect is we wanted to give a light feel. A lot of studios, especially here in the city, were built in a different era where darker fabrics, darker furniture. We wanted to give a different vibe for New York City. Something light. With the Crestron lighting system, we're able to configure any sort of vibe, and with the light colored walls, it's able to pick up on that color and change the whole mood if needed. Come on in, we're gonna see the control room. So welcome to our control room for Studio 1. All the work in here, from the woodwork to the furniture, was custom built specifically for this room. Our producer's desk to match the assistant engineer desk in the back. The diffusers on the wall. So we chose to go with the SSL Origin because it's a nice blend of analog and digital. Most studios will go with Asperger's in the wall. We decided to go with the PMC QB1s. Most Asperger in walls cost around $35,000 or $40,000. These speakers are $250,000. So like comparing a Mustang to a Ferrari. We're gonna take a step to the other side of this glass and I'm gonna show you the live room where the magic happens. Come on, follow me. As you could see, we have a nice, spacious live room for our artists. Big enough to track full bands if you wanted. And we have before. Republic artists like the Jonas Brothers have come in here and be able to track together. The design of this room, we wanted to make sure it was big, spacious, high ceilings, and the large glass to give a clear sight line between the engineer and the artist as they collaborate together. We have the nice Kawhi piano. John Legend has graced this piano for us here, from Shania Twain to Nicki Minaj, from Metro Boomin to Kid Cudi. All of them have cut in this room. So this is where the magic happens. Welcome, take a look. To my right, you'll also see our drum booth. A lot of cool artists have jammed out on this kit, including Questlove. These are actually still his drumsticks sitting here for luck. We also have a little nook over there where we store our gobos for more isolation and also could double as additional lounge space. Before we step out of here, can't forget to talk about this piece. You notice we really hadn't put a lot of plaques, even though we are the #1 record label in the world and have plenty that we could dress the wall with. We decided to go with just this one. 1 billion tracks sold from our Cash Money team. And some of those artists that have been reported right here, such as Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Drake and the OVO team. Come on down, I want to show you a unique space, our Meditation Nook. If you're in the studio too long and you kind of want to disconnect, sit down, take a call, put some headphones on, and reset. Let me take you guys into Studio 2. Follow me up, Studio 2 Hall. So this is Studio 2. It initially started out as a writing and production suite, so all our studios have booths big enough to track drums in, doublers, producer workstations, or extra lounge space for the artist. We were doing so much Atmos work that last year we turned this room into an Atmos workspace as well. So that's why you'll notice the speakers on the ceilings and the wall. We chose to go with PMC speakers throughout the space. All our rooms are outfitted with the same sort of rack setup. That way, whether you're working in Studio 1 or need to pick up in Studio 2 or Studio 3, it's an easy transition. Let me show you the booth. We like to call this room the quietest room in New York City. Because shut the door, be able to come in, track your vocals. If need be, set up a full drum kit. We could set up some additional furniture, make this a lounge space for the artist, or even double as a producer workstation while people are cutting vocals in the control room. Each studio suite has one of these key cards here. Every session, they get reset with a different code for the session, but I got the keys to the castle, so I'm gonna scan this right in. We start in this unique lounge where artists' entourage and themselves could come in, watch the game, disconnect from the session. Behind me, you'll see the booth. While it's not directly in the room with the control room, we have cameras that are able to bring the artist and the engineer closer together. Come on in, let me show you the control room. This is our Atmos room. Not only that, this was the first room that came online after our build. We took possession of the space January 2021. It was during COVID, so with supply chains and all, it took us about a year to build out the space. It was during our big Atmos mix season where we had to get a whole bunch of songs done from our back catalog to our current catalog. We got to work on a lot of cool stuff, like old sessions from the Temptations, going through the actual tape reel, mixing it back to master, and then taking those songs and mixing them into full Atmos. If you notice, different from Studio 2, you don't see the speakers. The speakers are behind the fabric. That way when you're in here, you're not looking for those points. You're actually really immersed in the music like you should be. And that concludes the tour of our 3 studios here at Republic Studios, New York. Come on, let me walk you out and we'll meet back in the lobby. Something real unique to our space that not many recording studios have. This is our live main event area. It gets a little loud in here when we could have a couple hundred people in for album listening parties, brand collaborations. So we made sure that we had these booths. You gotta catch a call or a Zoom meeting and you can't hear over the DJ and the talking, you got a space that's soundproof to talk in. We have a photo booth that's fully customizable. So right now we have Antisocial campaign for collaboration with their writers, producers, and collabs. And come in here, we open up all our studio suites to them and let them cook up. Behind me, you'll see we actually have a stage area. Right now it's set to a lounge configuration, but we're able to clear that, have full bands perform there during listening parties, brand collaboration events, and industry networking events. Behind me, you'll see a cool double bar, classic Republic signage, full kitchen in the back. We're able to set up with bartenders, food, catering, and do a lot of cool things during our events here at the space. Come on in, guys. I'm gonna show you my favorite space in the house, our creative lounge. Come on in. So right now, TikTok is doing an activation back here, but this is our creative lounge, and we use it for all sorts of unique, cool stuff. So when Nicki Minaj played Pink Friday 2 for the executives, she did it in this room. The room is also fully Dolby Atmos capable with our JBL synthesis system. It's also Microsoft Teams and Zoom capable. So if you're in here and we're doing a panel, we can make sure that we broadcast that to people around the world and interact with them. One time we had a full building lockout and this actually turned into a club. They had it set up with bottle service, hookah, stuff like that. So lots of cool uses for this room and definitely a unique space when it comes to New York City studios. All right, guys, that concludes the tour. I got some sessions coming in, so we got to get out of here.